Hello YouTubers, welcome to another edition of the CBS World News. Today I'm going to do another lesson in perspective on the flat plane because some people have been looking at some of these curvature test videos and they see the bottom of buildings or land or whatever being obscured by a bit of water and think that is due to curvature. I'm going to prove that that is not the case, and what you're actually looking at is actually just a trick of perspective. So I've made this demonstration in my lounge. The cacti represent, say, the mountains, and the vacuum cleaner hose represents the waves or the swell. So at this height, obviously you can see the bottoms of the cacti mountains all the way down to sea level or the floor, as you'd expect. So now let's see what happens when I move the camera down to the floor. So yep, pretty damn simple, but it is easy to think that when you see the bottom of buildings obscured by a bit of water that it could be curvature, but there's just not enough. And you can see when I zoom in, the effect becomes even more pronounced as the angle of the picture narrows. When I zoom in, it creates the illusion that there is more curvature because all you're seeing is the wall of water obscuring the buildings. And the effect gets more pronounced the closer you get to sea level, of course, which is kind of illustrated here. This is from a video by the Flat Earth Reality. So yeah, you can see this first one is probably a couple of meters above water level, and it's quite a choppy day, but you can see most of the buildings. There's none of the skyline is obscured. But on this next photo, which is obviously taken much closer to the level of the lake, again on a fairly choppy day, we're getting some of the buildings obscured. And that's exactly what you would expect to see. But as Flat Earth Reality shows here, it is not what you'd expect to see if we lived on a ball. Now let's take a look at this example. This is a video I did a little while back, the Wellington Harbour Curvature Test Part 2. Those mountains over there that you can see are 83 and 93 miles away, and there should be about a mile of curvature, a little bit less. Now you can see in this diagram that peninsula there on the left. The bit joining it to the mainland is quite low above sea level, so the water in the foreground obscuring that can make it look like curvature, but there's absolutely no way that there is a mile of curvature, not even close. Yeah, this shows where water level should be up to, according to my calculations. So yeah, I hope that clears that up. Thanks for watching.